Did the opener situation, it seemed like that worked about as well as you could have hoped it would have?
Yeah, I mean, I think Dylan threw the ball well, Bryce threw the ball well. I didn't think Crow threw the ball poorly at all. I mean, you got ground ball, base hit, jam shot, and then another ground ball. Yeah, it worked. I mean, we got all the situations we wanted, and we just didn't win the game.
What is it about that can help a pitcher like Bryce, who obviously been struggling early in games?
Yeah, sometimes just a little different look.
Yeah.
You come in the middle of an inning, you prepare differently, the adrenaline's different, and I thought he did a nice job. I mean, I looked up, and I don't know where he finished, but I think it was like 40 strikes, 20 balls. I mean, it's pretty damn good.
We have alluded to this pregame, but the opener isn't traditional. The way you're deploying the bullpen is traditional. From your vantage point, is it more than a role necessarily? Is it just about figuring out the most effective way to get outs?
It's figuring the most effective way to get outs. I mean, I don't look at the starter as a starter. I don't look at the guys that pitch in the middle as non-starters. I think we're trying to deploy them in a way that we're going to put them in the best situations to get outs. And tonight we did that. I mean, I think we put guys in the right situations the entire game.
Shelton, was just a couple of hard hit balls, or there some concerns defensively with Yoshi at first?
Yeah, I don't know if he didn't see the the second ball that was hit, because it looked like it was hit pretty close to him, and so I didn't ask him, but it looked like he didn't react to it.
Brian's drawn a walk in 5 consecutive games. It's the first time he's done that in his career. You see the batting average, but what have your impressions been of just the way he's been able to control the strike zone?
Yeah, I think he's having professional at bats. I mean, I think we're seeing the maturation of Brian Hayes, and a lot of it comes to, I think last year that he swung at pitches that he could put in play, and now he's looking for the pitch that he should hit. And you see that with good hitters as they start to get more reps and have good conversations, and their approach starts to get refined.
I think we talked, I can't remember when it was, it might have been yesterday with Sam Howard, about, you mentioned that the key for him is just to attack strikes. Is tonight sort of an example of where that can go wrong? Obviously couldn't really find it.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to stay in the zone. If you're a left-handed pitcher in the big leagues, you have to be able to get left-handed hitters out, and you have to be able to attack them. And tonight he did not do that.
So in the first inning, the discussion with Niels, was that about Vogelback's batting gloves, or what
yeah, it was about his batting gloves. He wanted them strapped, and so they kind of went back.
Typical for somebody?
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen that before, and that was my point when I was talking to Jerry about it. We had a conversation. He said he wanted them to be strapped, and so we strapped them the rest of the game.
Shelton, you're able to go ahead, sorry.
Did he cite like an actual rule in terms of?
No, I didn't even ask him for the rule, or if there was a rule. I just asked him what they were having a conversation about.
So you're able to work some walks, but what made Milwaukee so tough to hit tonight?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think you saw both sides. It was tough because it was cold, number one, and Ashby's got good stuff. I mean, the fastball comes out of his hand hot, and we knew that, and he executed pitches. I mean, it was a well-pitched game. For 8 innings, it was really a well-pitched game, and he was really effective with his fastball.
The play that Colton made up the middle, instead of that going for a hit, and you're getting a lot more momentum. Just how much do you think that play kind of shifted what you guys were able to do offensively?
Yeah, it was a huge play in the game. I mean, that's why they've handed him multiple Gold Gloves over the course of the last 4 or 5 years. He's really good, and Willie's really good at short, and they made a hell of a play. I mean, I don't think you're going to see that play made too many places, and made on key too. I mean, to be able to execute it and get him out. But yeah, it was a big turning point in the game, because we go, if he doesn't make the play, we're first and third again. And if Willie doesn't make such a strong throw, we're at least first, and we're continuing to go after we had just scored. But it was definitely a turning point in the game.
What'd you make of Diego's defense at short tonight?
He did a nice job. I mean, I think the one thing we know about Diego is if you hit the ball to him, he's going to catch it. And he had a couple tricky plays. He had the one play kind of had to sidestep on, and I thought he did a really nice job there.
Good.